Green flag. Push to the inside for third. Harvick draws a bead on leader Joey Logano.
Already 3 wide down, halfway down that back straightaway. Continues here off of turn 4.
4 wide in the back.
And the reason we love this racetrack, as a race car driver, you're looking for that. You see some of these teams backmired in traffic. This place has options. You can go, I watched them right there off the bat in turn 1, 3 wide. You're seeing huge momentum when you come off those outside lanes.
And one thing I want to point out, even though we saw Christopher Bell was the pole sitter because of Denny Hamlin's issues, the 22 on the outside of Joey Logano was the control car. Already that's cost Christopher Bell quite a few positions by getting behind on the start.
Last time by, Martin Truex over Chris Buscher, Alex Bowman third, Kurt Busch, William Byron.
And that's typically what we see. You're hitting the splitter. You're not able to get going up in the early part of a run. As we see here, change for 5th place. Alex Bowman going by Joey Logano. But that's where the long run speed comes, because that splitter now is perfect, in how it is correlated to the racetrack. That front end is getting the maximum amount of downforce right now.
And Jeff and Clint, I talked to several crew chiefs this week, and they told me the biggest challenge is keeping that splitter height right when the loads change so much and the pace slows down.
So watch here as Martin Truex makes this pass for 8th place.
You can see, tried to make the pass in the bottom, turns 1 and 2. The momentum comes off the top in the 47. Now the 47 opens up the door. The 19 of Truex goes right on by on the outside.
We are under caution. James Davison's day goes up in smoke.
Put it out.
And flames, yeah, put it out.
Maybe get out. He's on fire, boys.
Here we go.
Here comes the push of the 19. You're going to get the push. No push on the 2 there. 2 does not have a push. 19 still with you, still inside. Half back, half up. Still on. He's off a bit. He's having to defend of 1, so nothing out back here, still inside. He's got the 22 right pulling back here, still in there. Still inside even. Still there, still 2 only. They're 3 wide off the back, still inside. Clear. Cover the 19, 2 back in your mirror, 48 working the bottom here.
You saw Brad Keselowski hook that bottom like I was talking about. As soon as he did, the way he took the lead.
How about the heads-up driving by Martin Truex Jr. to put that block on Kurt Busch, as Kurt Busch was going to go to the outside, take him 3 wide.
Well, I thought Martin was going to do exactly what I
tire rub
said he was going to do, and he didn't take it. And then next thing you know, he's looking in the mirror, blocking.
We saw the 48 of Alex Bowman right there smoking. He's got a slight tire rub. He went 3 wide down the back straightaway to get to 3rd.
Matt DiBenedetto on the bottom, past Stenhouse with the 21. And here comes Kyle Busch, taking it 3 wide on the bottom. Crossover move, McDowell.
You watch those cars hook that line. That's what I was talking about. Very hard to do in 3 and 4. If you can get that thing hooking on the bottom, it's almost like sliding onto a rail. And that thing really, really hooks the bottom, and you can carry a lot of speed. If you miss, which you can see him doing right here on a few cars, it's a costly mistake.
William Byron to 5th. He restarted 7th.
Tell you, this 19, Martin Truex Jr. power move around the outside of Alex Bowman's. Keep an eye on that tire rub on the 48, but 19 of Truex is really quick right now as he's in the 3rd place. Let's see if he can run down our leaders, those 2 Fords, Keselowski and Buscher. You talk about hooking that bottom group. A lot of times, Clint, we go to places and as we see Alex Bowman trying to hook it, and the paint has some grip to it if you can get to it, and that paint is up on the racetrack like in Atlanta. But here at this 1.5 miles, that paint is really not on the racetrack, so you don't hook the paint. You just got to get as low to that apron as you possibly can without touching the apron.
Well, and there's kind of a bump down there too, and it feels like the track crowns over a little bit. If you miss that and get up on that crown, man, it just takes off to no man's land.
Buscher
flexing that muscle again.
I love the job this guy's doing. I mean, they're showing some heat on pit road and on the racetrack. Not going to complete the pass. Here comes Keselowski fighting back.
Such an aggravating thing right there. Gets that big run. And it also, you know, when you miss that, all right, he dove down there and tried to make the pass. If you don't complete that, there's some scrub on those tires that you wish you didn't take. Right,
because to commit down there, you're using up more. You're overheating those tires down that bottom lane.
For sure.
Keselowski, a little bobble there. And Buscher has a look on the inside. He's going to try.
Side draft. And I love how
Brad's coming down to do the same thing back to him.
This is going to complete the pass. I love how good Chris Buscher's race car is and how he searched for that air to get to the front bumper.
So does he.
Third place, Bowman, Truex, and Byron. Let's go back to our aerial coverage and show you where we think Alex Bowman got that tire rub.
So this is down the back straightaway. Oh, you see William Byron almost try to make it 4 wide. I don't know if there was contact there, but we think there may have been a tiny bit of contact to the right rear of the 48. You know, with this 550 package and the horsepower and that big spoiler, you know, you get such a huge run. I think William Byron's like, what do I do with this? What do I do with this? Well, you know, you got to think twice about going 4 wide there.
All right, let's see who gets the stage points. This is the lap. Chris Buscher for Roush Fenway Racing. His Ford comes off turn 4, and he will win stage 1 from Brad Keselowski, with Truex 3rd, Byron 4th, Bowman 5th, Kyle Larson and Joey Logano.
Go. Still outside, only one back 22. Outside back 22. Just 2 wide here. Still out there, William, trying to put you 3. You're good, just 2 wide. Still outside. Clear up behind the 2. Clear up behind the 2. There's 3 wide behind you. And big run. Hold the lane. Hold the lane. Hold your lane. Your middle 3. Middle 3. Clear low. Clear low. Out there tight. Leave a lane out there. Still out there. 9 still at your quarter.
I saw 4 groups of 3 wide off turn 4.
And where you don't want to be is that meat in a sandwich. You do not want to be the middle. You heard him saying on that block, make sure you get up tight on your door like that. You get loose, one wiggle, and you're in big trouble.
Truex has chosen the outside. Green flag.
Rolling him pretty fast right there, Jeff.
I like that idea, rolling fast, just less wheel spin.
I do too. At the end of the day, you have the you have the push, you have the upper hand, being the leader, taking it.
Harvick charging up to 6th. Uh-oh.
That's just some of that South Beach sand they put down. It's all good.
Buscher in the middle.
How about Denny Hamlin coming up in front of his teammate? Here comes the 24, William Byron to the inside.
Green and white checkers, Byron. Who picked William Byron? Well, who said they were going to come out of the 2nd row and win this stage?
I didn't win. I didn't win my money there, boys.
And who picked Chevrolet to win stage 2?
William Byron from Charlotte, North Carolina picks up his 5th stage win. Inside of Hamlin on the break.
Kurt Busch is wanting to go to that outside of the 11.
5 wide off of turn 2. Chris Buscher gets loose. Man, what a move by Austin Dillon. Here comes the 19 on those new tires through the middle. Mark Truex Jr. Those tires are huge.
Sure are.
Kyle Busch loose right in the middle of everybody.
Definitely don't want to be in the middle on those restarts. You want to be on the bottom or on the top. those late dive bombs getting into 3. You saw the 42 there. Those are things that it's aggravating, but it's as effective.
9 to go, and Reddick has chopped another second out of Byron's lead. At this rate, he's going to catch Truex before this is over. I remember very early in his career asking William Byron, whose dad's name is Bill, if he had a nickname. And he instantly shot back. He goes, "No, do I need one?" I go, "Well, no, I don't think so. Richard worked for Petty. David worked real well for Pearson. No, you don't need a nickname."
I've been watching Tyler Reddick make these laps, and I couldn't help but to think, I know these crew chiefs are watching it on the box. You know, old Larry's up there. Boyer, get up there. The 8 car's going faster than you are. He's catching a half a second a lap. I watched the 19 car made that adjustment. I was being curious to see if who would do that, if the 5, if the 19 would try it to make a run up to 24. Now you see the 19 really starting to, you know, play with that outside line.
I'd be curious if Truex, oh, look, the same car, Reddick coming. I think Truex is looking up in his mirror. He sees the 8 coming. He's going to put a little more pressure and maybe get a little more aggressive here with the 5 of Larson. And, you know, you got also, you want to be in position to, in case something happens to that 24 car, to win if you're the 5 of Larson. But you also need some points. You need a solid point stay here.
There are going to be 3 cars under a blanket for second place here.
It's going to be interesting to see. So when you catch them, it's so important with the momentum to use it quick. You'll get stalled out very, very easy as he catches these guys battling it out right here. This could be an opportunity to get a 2 for 1.
I was getting a
slide there.
Yeah, you saw Truex pull down, got really loose. Telling you what, to your point, Clint, I think Reddick's going to come up here and smoke right on by both these guys.
Forced him to make it. He made a change right there. Now he's tight. I would have looked for him to try that outside and get around him. I think he thought the 19 was going to block him. He never did. Lost all of his momentum that I was talking about right there. Now you got to recapture that, regather it up.
And he heated those tires up a bit with that slide.
Yeah.
Well, now, patience. He'll have 5 laps left to make this work.
Look at this big run coming off of turn 4.
You see Kyle, he's trying it right there. It looked to me like he was tight, like you were talking about, Jeff. Got tight, and as it started to catch up, 3/4 mark around the corner, the rear end came out from underneath of him. He was loose.
There goes the 8 of Reddick to the high side. This is where he's really strong, carries that momentum.
Getting sideways right there.
But you can see he doesn't want to do the crossover because his car is not that good low. He wants that top groove, hoping the 19 gives it to him, and he does.
You could just see the 5. He's able to carry so much more speed than the 5 can up there.
Truex could not get alongside Larson. That left room for Reddick, and here he comes.
Yes, sir.
It's going to be, and there he goes. Big slide.
That didn't work well.
I'm so shocked that he's not taking the top lane. He's going to lose that other position to the 19 to Truex, but I thought for sure he would go all the way to the top.
Well, I think he was thinking that the 5 was going to move up and block him. Now you see the 19 blocking. Now the momentum is over. They're not going to give him that chance again.
Yeah, Truex made one little slight mistake there by opening up the top. Not going to happen a second time. Good battle here, though. It's fun to watch. See how much Truex had to back up his entry. I just wonder if his car is pretty tight, too. He just could not carry a lot of speed into the corner.
Whoa! Big time loose right there.
Boy, it's like it got tight, then jumped sideways.
And that shows that it's a perfect example of what we were talking about. It's an art form. It's hard to run that line. It takes a different style of driving. Your pickup points, your lifting, everything is different when you're doing that.
2 to go. Byron with a 4-second lead.
His crew chief saying, stay away from that wall.
Stay away from everything.
He couldn't have been further away from it right there.
Save me a bunch of fuel.
Tyler Reddick for second.
Slide job, engage.
Nope. Yeah, he made it happen.
White flag, 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank.
Had you picked a 24?
I may have.
Chip shot.
23-year-old William Byron from Charlotte, North Carolina, came up through Legends cars. The East Series, the Truck Series, Xfinity, checkered flag. William Byron wins in Homestead, gets his second career win in his 111th start, and his team owner, Rick Hendrick, gets his 264th career win, 4 wins away from tying Petty Enterprises for the most ever.
But that's how we race. That's what we're going to get used to. Get used to winning, boys. Get used to it.
What can you say about the performance of this race team and your crew chief, Rudy Fugel, who wins for the first time in only 3 races?
Yeah, I mean, that guy has been huge for my career. He's the reason I'm here, and, you know, I'm glad we could get him. And he's just awesome, and this whole team did a phenomenal job. Everybody, pit crew, over the wall, extremely blessed. Thanks God for all the things that it takes to get to this level. Great boss and Mr. H, Jeff Gordon, Exalta. His car looks really cool. So I can't even believe it, honestly. It was just a really smooth day, and we worked hard in the winter on this track, and can't believe it.